Oh, this hand. Hello and welcome. This is a shirt. That's what I'm holding up. All my kids signed it for me in English. And then on the front they wrote stuff in Japanese, even stuff on the sleeves. They added a little design, little drawing. They made this for me for Sports Day last year. And I'm unpacking some boxes and finding some things. So I'm calling this Chatting About Students, and I'm not going to chat about a specific student in this installment, but I'm going to show you a few of the plaques that I just uncovered out of a box. They're very regular items in Japan. Oh, we love Jason. You get something like this, the students give them to their coaches and their teachers when they end. Now, this one, of course, on the front, you can't really see, but some English, but mostly Japanese in circles. But on the back, they made it very Jason. So, I don't know about Care Bears down here, but SpongeBob and comic book stuff and manga, Superman. So that was cool. You know, this one is again fairly standard. There's a cool little drawing at the top there that the girl did for me. I love you, Jason. And it actually kind of looks like her. On the back of this one, they talked about my favorite wrestler, and they wrote in English. So, I really don't know how to thank you. You were the greatest teacher. Good luck. And pictures of Haruma Fuji, or Ama. So that was from 3-2 class. This is one of my junior high schools. All the kids came up to me on the final day of my farewell ceremony, and a representative from each class gave me one of these plaques. There's a name for these plaques in Japanese, and it escapes my brain at the moment. So it's one of you that know, please leave a comment and tell me what the name is. This one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. A kid drew a cool little bleach thing for me there. And most of them wrote in Japanese, but some of them you know, would write something in English and then everybody would, you know, add to it. Some of them, you know, got a little creative with it. They all know how to write thank you. So I got all different kinds of ones. This was a 2-1 class. So that means 8th graders, ni nensei. There's my name, of course, in katakana, Jason Sensei. Thank you, I love Jason. Etc. So, and this is from Ichinensei Yongumi. So, 4th class. Thank you for everything. You're the best teacher ever. We will miss you. I learned so much from you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. See you again. And then they just all signed it instead of writing individual messages, which is cool. One of the things that I got a lot on my stuff was pictures of cola. So, here you can. I'll put that there for a second. If you're studying Japanese, there's no kanji. Can you read it? All right, that was your test for the day. Yeah, I was known as the Pepsi drinking. This one they put a little class picture in there, which was really nice. This is one of my favorite JTEs, Moriyama Sensei, her homeroom class, and they put a picture of me teaching with them on the back. Very nice. And then this school is really cool. Every year when the teachers leave in March, we have farewell thing, and we give them this big framed picture thing where we all write like a message to them because they're leaving, because the school year in Japan ends in March. But I left in July because JET is a little bit different. So they knew that I didn't want to carry home this big, heavy glass, you know, enclosed picture frame. So they put it in kind of this little folder, and they still did it. And these are all the teachers' pictures. And then they all wrote me messages. And that was really nice. Some of them tried to write English. A lot of them, almost all of them, remembered that I can't really read kanji that well. So that was a really nice memento. And I've gotten them in the past, you know, like this was the kendo team from a few years ago, did one for me. And all the kids just radiate out and draw things. So hopefully, you know, if you go, you'll get things like this. My Shogako did things too. This was Jason Book. And they put a picture of themselves. And then in this, it was kind of cool. They all drew pictures of me. So that is supposed to be me, them touching my belly. Me. Let's see if there's a good one. I don't know. Does it look like me? So they all drew pictures. And there's, you know, very typical Jason thumbs up pose. So that was really fun for that. And then of course, you know, I taught them all how to draw Spider-Man and Batman, and that's me in the middle, and then me on the back. A very young looking me, I think. And this was really cool, is the teacher took pictures of the kids, and then they drew pictures of like me or farewell pictures kind of beside. And, you know, so again. And then some of them, like this was my smallest school, like 10, 11 kids in the whole school, Jason Sensei, and they wrote some messages. So it's really cool when they take the time to do this. These are plaques. I got a bunch of laminated ones like this at one of my elementary schools when I went away, and they put a picture of me, and then all the kids wrote little messages. Most of them wrote in Japanese, of course, because these were 5th graders at elementary school. So anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the cool stuff that you'll get. The farewell gifts. If you know the name of that plaque, it's a very standard item. I'm sure all of you that are ALTs now in Japan will get some during your time. But my kids were incredibly awesome when I left, and I missed them all terribly. And, you know, I hope to be able to put up some footage, but it's really hard. I'm having a hard time editing the next kendo video that you guys are going to watch, because the kids just like to jump in the frame and be in it and everything. But I'll do my best. So thanks for watching, and more soon. Peace.